Okay, right. Where are we? There we go. Right. Hi everyone. My name is AmyChezzanator and welcome back to the Forgotten City. First of all, I'd just like to apologise for my absence over the past couple of nights. I missed two very regular scheduled streams, Thursday and Friday. I had a new gaming PC arrive on Wednesday and I got it all set up and was going to continue this game, but unfortunately the graphics card on it is not working correctly, so I've had to unplug everything and rewire back to my old setup. So I'm back on my laptop again, so I've got to send it back for them to have a look at. So yeah, I've been sort of devoting all of my time really trying to get that sorted out. I've been hounding my tech-savvy friends for help and advice on it, and yeah, we've come to the conclusion that the graphics card is just shot. Just very unfortunate, but I'm hoping that I'll get it sorted before Christmas. If I have to wait for a new one to come into stock because they're currently out of stock, then so be it. But in the meantime, I'm going to carry on with the Forgotten City because I've been itching to play this game again because it's got to quite an interesting part. So hope you enjoy the show, and as you can see, I'm still raising money for blind dogs. Blind dogs? Blind dogs? No, Amy. Guide dogs! Oh my god, I'm sounding like my dad now. Guide dogs for the blind UK. Honestly, you couldn't make it up. Guide dogs for the blind. And I'm up £201, and my goal is £250. So I've got 10 more days of this campaign to go, so it ends November the 30th. So if you haven't already made a donation, please do. Anything is appreciated. Give as little as much as you can. The link is down below at https://tiltify.com/@AmyChezzanator/Chezzanator-guide dogs. So without further ado, let's continue this epic journey through Rome. I see Sam's on already. Hi, Sam. Is the sound all right, by the way? I always ask as soon as someone comes on, is the sound all right? Can you hear me okay? And already, not even 2 minutes into the stream, I get my words mixed up. Can you believe it? Blind dogs. Really? That's one for the bloopers reel, I think. Yay! Oh, thank God for that. I thought, please no more bloody hiccups. I've had enough to last me a pissing lifetime, I swear to God. Okay, let's just move that mic back a little bit because it's a little bit in your face. There we go, that's better. Right. Okay, let's carry on with this. It's no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servant's problem. They probably did, yes. So I'm trying to find out who's going to be the guilty one, who's going to break the golden rule. Search. Note to Octavia, read. Okay. An anonymous friend to Octavia, may the Lord bless and keep you. I'm sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person, but if I'm right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If ever you feel like you need somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theatre. Turn right at the first fork and again at the second. Okay. Okay. We're not stealing anything. I'm not going down the stealing route. Sure you will try to help me, but at the moment I'm just looking around. Let's go down here first of all. If there's anything to read here. Okay. Yeah, you're on the old Cronenberg. I'm out of beers now. I had my last one earlier. Don't want to steal. Another ink jar. because I should imagine if you steal things, it probably gives you a different outcome. But I want to be good in this game. I don't want to be bad. I want to be the good guy. There's a bust. A sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. Okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I didn't mean to grab that. I thought it was examine. Do you know what? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I thought it was examined. I didn't mean to steal it. I thought it was examined, didn't I? I went too quickly there. No, once I've decided I'm not going to steal, I'm just going to stick with that. I'll do another playthrough where I do that. Right. Let's try again, shall we? Right, so we've looked at the bust. Let's see if there's anything else to look at, not take. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, coin pouch. Do you know what? I went too quickly there. I didn't look at it properly. Right, okay, so there's nothing else to do in here by the looks of it. Nothing out here. I know it says you don't have to save again, but reload from the last save, but I want to do the whole thing clean. I pressed the wrong button. Didn't look at it properly. Okay, right. No stealing for me. Place I've already been in is, isn't it? Yeah, it's another, oh, it's another doorway in. Okay, cool.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground, and hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie, I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed, and it was eating Hannibal. What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others. Good idea.
There's nothing there. Okay. My poison tonight. I actually haven't got any at the sec. I'm just going to turn the volume up on my system a bit louder because it's a bit quiet for me. There we go. That's better. No, I haven't got any poison at the moment. I'd say I had my last Heineken, so I've just got Fanta at the moment. I've been in there, haven't I? That's where the magistrate lives, isn't it? Oh, it's locked. Okay.
Fresh meat, huh?
Oh, shut up, you. Yeah, I know you're not keen on Fanta.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
It is indeed. Oh, hello. I knew it was them bloody statues whispering to me. Is there anything of interest? There's more writing on the wall over there. Oh, this looks like a bloody hell, it's a public bathroom. Oh my god. A small stick with a sponge attached. Oh, I've got an achievement for that. A small stick with a sponge attached. This must be what the Romans used instead of toilet paper. It appears to be for communal use. Best to put this back immediately. Ugh. It's what they used to wipe their bum with. Communal bog roll. Didn't actually mean to do that. Right, okay, so there's the guy taking a dump. Always remember they're watching. Well, that's great toilet wall graffiti, isn't it? Always remember they're watching, even when you're having a poop. Wonderful. That's really, really reassuring to know that I'm being watched whilst having a poo. Or a pee. Well, that guy was anyway. Which way did I come from? Oh, this has brought me back here again, is it? Okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What the hell? What's happened?
They're alive.
What's happened? I didn't steal anything, did I? Somebody's broken the golden rule. How do I run? I can't run. Hey, you've got a weapon! Why has he got a weapon? Why are they shooting at me? What have I done? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Breaking the golden rule. How was I breaking the golden rule? What did I do? Did I do anything there? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I was just walking around minding my own business. Nah, come on. Come on. I did not do anything there. What did I do? Did you see what I did? didn't steal anything. I didn't touch anything.
Oh, the murder.
Did I? I'm so confused. What did I do? Huh?
Are they?
That's weird. Right, then I went this way, didn't I? Was it because I looked at that guy having a shit? Yeah, I went through here, didn't I? That's the toilets there. Then I came down here. And I was just walking here. That's strange. I was literally just minding my own business. And then it said apparently I'd broken the golden rule. Unless I hit something by accident, but I don't think I did. Oh well, I'll have a look on the playback. I'm not going to steal anything. I'm not touching anything that's not mine. I'll inspect things, but that's about it. Mountain, inspect. Oh. Okay. So strange. I definitely did not steal anything. Not to my knowledge anyway, unless I say I hit a button or something. But I'm being super careful. Maybe they got angry because I was watching that guy having a dump, I don't know. I didn't take anything. No, this is what I don't understand. I'm going to save it up here. Yeah, I didn't take anything. I don't understand. Seek a bow, but that's a sin. That's getting a weapon. Can't do that. That's so strange. Yet basically I had God shooting at me. Like I'd done something. I didn't do anything. I can understand if I'd have done something. I didn't. Well, not that I saw that I did anything. Not that I saw anyway. All I can think of is that I might have hit the wrong button. Old chest search. No, not taking it. It says take, but I'm not going to. It doesn't say steal, but I'm still not taking it. But then again, it doesn't say steal, does it? I don't know whether to or not, really. Because that might still classify as sinning, because I'm taking some money that ain't mine. See where this goes. me back anywhere. Oh. Okay. So that's into the cistern. What's up here? Oh, more graffiti. What we got here? How can we pass this test if we don't know the rules? See if there's anything else on the walls here. Locked, right, so that's the Great Temple, okay. Excuse me? I ain't jumping off there. What do you think I am? Watches through their eyes, okay. Where's that coming from? Over there? Oh, the election's happened, okay. Which means that the other magistrate is can't figure out where the election's happening. Must be up there. wish there was like a map on this game. I don't think there is a map. What the hell?
His sentence to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. And now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait. I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What's happened? Okay, so obviously... Where's the magistrate? Where is he? I don't know where he is. I don't know where I'm going. Where did I come from? Obviously I wasn't meant to be there then. That's strange. So obviously then... That's strange. I don't understand. I haven't done anything wrong. Or was I not meant to be there? Because as soon as I got in within earshot of that election, that's when shit popped off. So I'm just wondering if that's what it was. Maybe I'm not supposed to hear anything. Eavesdropping, perhaps? I need to get away from there, don't I? So she calls the election, and as soon as I went in there, it all popped off. So I'm just wondering if I'm not supposed to be there when they're announcing the outcome. Oh, I wonder, because women are women are allowed to be present, aren't they? I suppose it's just a priestess, isn't it? Maybe I wasn't allowed to be present. Maybe that was considered a sin. I'm really not sure. I'm not indulging in any sinful behaviour, I promise. Panicking a little bit there. Statue inspect. Okay. This is very, very strange. As to why twice or 3 times it said I've broken the golden rule and I haven't even done anything. Idea where this is going to take me. Right. So I've got an updated objective. So it looks like I obviously wasn't supposed to hear the outcome of the election. From what I can gather. Oh, archaeologists discover what lies beneath the city. Oh, okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What? Right now I am really not sure what's going on here. Was it him that broke the golden rule? Further away from him, didn't I? Oh shit, it's frozen. Hello? Hello? Game? I've reached a dead end. Oh shit. What the hell is going on here? I don't get this. I haven't done anything. I am really confused as to what's going on here. I'm going further away, whatever it is. Wherever I'm going further away. I'm right under bloody ground. I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of here. Shit. I'm back here again. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I don't know where I've... It's bringing me back round here again. I'm going around in a circle. What the hell is going on here? So I'm getting nearer, and then as soon as I go through here, it takes me further away from him. I don't get this. What the fuck is going on? I haven't even done anything. Unless it's the new magistrate that's broken the golden rule, perhaps. But I am completely lost. I'm underground now. I'm completely lost. I don't know where to go. It just freezes a bit here. Breaking the golden rule, isn't it? It's saying that I've broken the golden rule. I haven't. I haven't done anything. I don't get it. I haven't done anything. Doesn't give me much time. I don't get it. I'm so confused. I'm just minding my own business. Right. Just to get me back out again. Right, I need to get out of here. Right, where's that bloody magistrate? Where is he? Oh, he's not here. Where is he? Bloody lost. Where the hell am I going? They've all gone to the bloody election. See, the thing is, it's... Yeah, I don't get it, because I'm not doing anything, and as soon as that bloody election happens, that's when all shit goes down. Silphium. See, I don't want to go to that one. I want to go to the other one. I am so confused. I'm so confused. Because the thing is, if I steal that Silphium, I'm going to...
This is madness. The sentence. Fight for his life in
See, look, look. As soon as I go in... Tell Sentius that you suspect Malorus. But by the time I get in there...
Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is, a children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Figure out to make Malleus drop out of the...
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Or else must come and pass away.
Ah, so it must have been him. He's killed him. Malleus killed him. Okay. Loop through time once. Oh, it's the main goal. Oh, okay.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
I see.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you so much.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Thank you,
And
guys.
if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thanks, I'll be going now.
All right, see you around.
Thank you very much, dude. Right, so that was meant to happen, so he's obviously hurt that guy, so yeah. It wasn't me that broke the golden rule. But how can I prevent that from happening? I've obviously gone back through time again. Let's talk to her.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come. The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment. They never do. You think you wish to know, But you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
See, she's not telling me much then.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold graying.
Olivia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Archaeologist insight. Oh, at least I now know it. I think what happens is you go back through time. It's like a time loop, I think. That's probably what it is. So the more I play it, the more I'll get into sort of knowing a bit more about it.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Oh, there's more writing on the wall there. What's this say? Galerius of Magistrate, countered by I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew. Oh my god. Right. A poem by Galerius. Read. My life has been torturous as the 7 labours of Hercules. Orphaned, defeated and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each loss, wound and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you, and any more than hold Vesta's flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow, is enough. Ah. Just kidding. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone
Beautiful.
that always returns.
Hi. You calling me beautiful? Are you flirting with me? Hi, darling.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia.
Hello,
And,
Aurelia. My name's
I hope
Amy.
I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
Oh.
There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before.
Oh,
A
stop.
certain learning and sophistication.
Oh, stop it.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
Oh, sorry.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business.
Oh, rude! Don't get my
What
humour.
brings you to my tavern?
Get rejected by Aurelia. Oh, I got a trophy for that as well. Oh, what? I was trying to be modest.
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink. You know, normally I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here. I guess that went right over your head. Never mind.
Sorry.
As a matter
I
of
got no
fact,
money to buy you a drink.
I do know
I would
a way
buy you a
out.
drink.
I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
1,000 denarii. That's what matey wanted for that medicine.
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now. I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
She sounds like that other guy. The medicine. You know the guy who had the medicine?
If I took your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I? And I have no interest in doing that. Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others on occasion. Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us. Certainly, for 10 denarii. How embarrassing for you. All right, see ya.
She just wants money from me. What's that say there? Let the buyer beware. Ooh, okay. A large vat for brewing beer. There's a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. Oh, lovely.
I love your clothes. So exotic.
Oi, you rejected me, right? And now you're saying about my clothes. Make up your mind,
Back
girl.
again. Couldn't stay away, huh?
No, because you keep.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, see ya. You reject me just like that, and then you compliment my clothes. You will make up your mind, lady. You will make up your mind.
You stay away from my money.
I'm not touching your bloody money. It's locked. Don't worry, I'm not going to take your bloody money. That's a brass mirror. What's that? Leave. Definitely leave. Don't worry, lady. I haven't.
Unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink, get out.
Bitch, you were all nice to me just now. Oh my god, you're so rude. I haven't touched your money. Don't worry. I'm not a thief. You need to trust me. Oh, there's more graffiti there. What's this all about? I know, right? She was like flirting with me 1 minute, next minute she was like saying, "Don't take my money." A metal dice tower designed to stop people from cheating when rolling dice. Clearly cheating must be a problem among Romans, but surely cheating would be breaking the golden rule. I know, right? She's playing hard to get. She's negging me. That's what it is. She's negging me. She's totally negging me. No, not stealing. What's that say? Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Oh my god. That's great. Imagine having that graffiti in your room though. Oh, that's so funny. Do you now? Right, that way. Oh, that way. Better save. Okay, so I can take money from the chest, that's fine, as long as it doesn't belong to anybody. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe then if it's just it doesn't belong to anybody, I can take it. Okay. As long as it doesn't say steal. Okay, that's interesting. So I can get denarii then. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Look at that view. It's so pretty. I've still got another route to go down though. There's so many different bloody pathways, all twists and turns. Through this way. Oh, there's a way up and there's a way down. Oh my word. Priestess, what about her? Bottle of wine? Okay. I could offer the bottle of wine to, about here, love, you say you wanted a drink, here you go. A bottle of wine. Oh god, which way do I go? There's so many different ways here. Oh, there's more writing in here. Oh, what's this? Oh. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Note from Livia. Cryptic, almost poetic rambling from Livia. Place called occurs here. Offers up his head to be taught straight out of no fields yet. Tantalus cannot catch drops of water. Okay. Strange. So I can take money from the chests as long as it doesn't say steal. That's interesting. I'll have to remember that. Who's she? Priestess? Will she guide me? These might be climbable if only they could support my weight. Okay. See, there's butterflies at the top there, so which means something. Have I been up those stairs yet? I don't think I have. Yeah, there's so many paths. Oh, there's a zip line there. I'm not sure if I should really use it though. Oh, got more graffiti here. What's this say? Okay, right. Interesting. Interesting indeed. That's not an amphitheatre, is it? Old scroll. An old scroll in which the author makes the case against the existence of the Golden Rule. Excuse me. Okay. take that. Okay. So, excuse me, so much to look at here, so much. You just don't know which bloody way to go. Oh, more graffiti. What we got here? If you don't steal anything, don't hand anyone, don't. Whoever wrote this did get a chance to finish. Okay. Can't get past her, can I? That statue's in the way. Alright, so this takes me back round here where Livia is. Okay, cool.
The 49 Beladies fetch again with incessant labour the water they have lost.
I've been upstairs, have I? Cat's just had some raspberry yogurt. Oh, bless him. Did he enjoy it? Oh. So let me take that without any problems. Move this out of the way. The little nose screws up. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, little Toby Woby. Oh, sweet little baby. He likes his bit of yoggy, does he? He gets a licky pot. Paperwork or anything? No, not anything from there. He does have. You mean they have specialised cat yogurt? Wow, I didn't know such a thing existed. That's pretty cool. He had a little bit of my pot tonight. Aww. Oh, bless him. Little baby. He's such a sweet little kitty. Licky licks or something like that. Aww. That's the room that I can't get into. Okay. Let's go down here then. Cat yogurt stinks, but he loves it. He has Christmas ones in the cupboard. Oh, I can honestly say, in all my life, I've never heard of special yogurts for cats. I know that you can get chocolate designed for dogs because it's got that ingredient in it that otherwise would, you know, poison them. So that's why you've got to be careful with what you give dogs. Where's that bloody place that I need to go to? Chest, the temple. Let's look at my inventory. Find out why Olivia is acting strangely. Perhaps the priestess might be able to help her. Steal the silphium resin from... I'm not doing that. In the Shrine of Apollo. That's what I want to do. Remember what door it was. It wasn't in here, was it? Was I thinking? Oh, I noticed, yeah, there's butterflies flying around the vines. That's interesting to know. I dread to think what it stinks of. Is it like a fishy smell?
Fresh meat, huh?
Don't you look at me like I'm a piece of meat, buddy, because I will slap you one. Oh, let's go see the priestess, see if she can figure out why Olivia's acting strangely. Oh, who's that with her? Who's this?
Fear
Isn't the
is
great
proof
temple
of a
majestic?
degenerate mind.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask? All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course. That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid.
Yeah, see, I can't even
It
nominate
never sat
someone because
right
I'm a
with
woman,
me
so...
either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but fair and independent, but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election. By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course. You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination. I like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow. Certainly. Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed? Yes, I understand many of our friends were carried
Just going
here
back
by a
over this
river
again.
current. What else? There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind. I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
Okay.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Okay. Oh, hi. Hello. Rawr.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
I know the feeling. I've lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong, while we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
I could get Toby. Was it salmon liver? Depends really. I could get Toby a festive turkey mousse, Webex festive turkey and cranberry chipolatas for Bruno and Charlie. Oh.
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're waiting for something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
They talk to me as well, but
Of course I am. If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
okay, okay.
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Not a bad game this. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, I've got to say. Now I understand a bit more about, you know, what's going on here.
No.
No. Okay.
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads. Same way as everyone else. Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious? Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
Bloody hell, he's got a bit of a growly voice, hasn't he?
Nobody is supposed to know about that. Did Lucretia tell you? Look, I haven't been at my best lately. All my joints ache constantly, and the pain. It has a way of messing with your head. I get stirred up by things that shouldn't bother me, and then there's the statues, and my doubts about my faith. And I just want to scream.
I hear you, mate. I hear you.
Do what Lucretia hasn't been able to do. And find me something to make the pain go away. Until then, Get out of my face.
Charming. I was going to say I've got some anodine extra if you want it, but you know, I think I've actually run out of that. Actually, no. Pen go away, you know. I've got some of this. It works. It's really good. Just saying. Not affiliated with anodine in any way, shape or form, by the way. Just offering it to this lovely chap here. Okay, so let's continue onward. Oh yeah, it takes me across to that bridge there. It takes me across here. I'm just going to save again. I don't quite know what photo mode's for. Yeah, I think they can talk to me how they think they can talk to me. But excuse me, mate. Get out of my face. Can't go any further there. Okay. That's where I came, isn't it? Or was that the way I came? That's the way I came. I'm getting disoriented now. Oh, that takes me back round that way. Okay, right. In which case... let me proceed along this way. Let's go back along here.
Are they?
Hello.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over.
Oh, okay, so I just
Is that about right?
go back.
If so, what happened? Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason? Ask then. Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see what's needed? Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
Okay.
Good. Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss? If I did, I'd have led these people out of here already. Of course, what is it?
Can't save.
Yes? Why do you say that? What? I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, this isn't your first loop, is it? Well then, you must stop him from winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him, but I can't be seen to be involved in this, of course, so you'll be on your own. You'd better not waste any time. And Meswada, goddess of persuasion go with you. Good, thank you.
Okay, now where do I find this Malleolus chap? Been in here before, right, okay. Back there. Okay, cool. Dude, seriously. I'd get that laryngitis checked out if I were you.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule. Are you serious? This is an emergency. Are you going to help or not? Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Oh, I've managed to save her, okay. Beware, shrine may collapse at any moment. So that's the underground city then. We're going here just yet. Right, so basically, the more I go round, the more bit So I'll basically be able to salvage. What's that? Oh God.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius.
Oh,
Do you
shit.
know where he is? I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood? Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? A small community. Ha! I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult. You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave. Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe? A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues? You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me. Yes, because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists, there's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quinctius is. Do not waste it. Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process. Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I have a feeling this is going to get me killed.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
Shall I say, for the last time I'm not a cultist, you said you would kill me if I told you the truth.
And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quinctius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. and I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Right, I'm starting to get the gist of it now. So basically, every time someone sins, I get transported back again through the paradox. Okay.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina? What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. Oh, I see what you did there. Changing... Oh, Bacchus. Of course. What did you want to know? I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough for me. Because Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley was just wandering around looking for some imaginary treasure. Now a magistrate accused him of being a thief. That's nonsense, of course. Dooley's the most harmless man you'll ever meet. But Sentius really has it in for him, for some reason. And how could you know that? I mean, I don't like the man, but I don't see how you could know a thing like that. You overheard him say that? Oh, why does that not surprise me? He and Sentius have despised each other for a long time now. Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal? I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life. Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know? Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me. Well, it's a long one, and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it. I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and two little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
God.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome, to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and started my life over again.
Okay.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. And he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes. Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about? All right. See you around.
Right. So tell Equitia that some people mentioned a stranger.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind. What is it, citizen? I'm a legionary of the First Italica.
Didn't mean to click that one. I was
Obviously
meant to
not
click
a
the
lot
other
of
one.
fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughter, I should say, and the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals. I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing all right for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some genetic fugitive tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose. Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labour does the body. That said, Scentilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit. What business is that of yours? A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better? I suppose that's true. Scentilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose. Fine. He's one of the better commanders I've ever had, that's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like 100-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it. What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing. A war crime. Isn't that a contradiction in terms? As Cicero said, in times of war the law falls silent. Seems that way. War crimes. Ridiculous.
Quite so.
If you like. Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change. I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings. I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Right, okay. I'll have a look at that in a sec.
Of course. I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger, if you're interested.
You mentioned Seneca the Younger quite a lot.
All right. Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
No problem, mate. No problem. Will do. Just going to save again. Let's go back up and see Equitia.
Arve,
Arve.
a new face. Arve, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed? That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else? Yes, I also had such an encounter. What else? There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first. It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other. It'll be between Why do you ask? Certainly. Come back to me once you've acquainted.
Right. Okay, there's nothing really much else I can say to her at the moment. Who's this guy? Have I spoken to him? Is this that grumbly guy? That's the grumbly guy. Mr. Grumble.
Greetings and salutations.
Oh, Georges. Oh, he's sweet. I like Georges.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons then, so it wouldn't be an issue.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Gold? You mean treasure?
No.
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up. I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure. Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy. Yes. They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Yeah, mate, I'll read it for you. Magistrate Sentius Sedulius, I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behaviour arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory.
What does it say? My treasure! My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me, except my friend Galerius and Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady. Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone.
Key of gold, yeah. Probably is a gold key, yeah.
But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot. Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. Like, Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. My friend Hannibal used to look after me.
Oh, okay.
He said he gave all I now no. Hannibal. Galerius.
Right, just takes me out there.
Like, if you. Hannibal said. You're going to let me out of here? Really? Oh. Please. I hate it here.
Give me all your treasure.
It makes me very sad.
Oh, bless him.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bless him. Interesting. Right. Let's save. Right, I don't want to go back there because there's that man there, so...
Isn't
Keep an
the
eye out
great
for
temple
Santilla, would you?
majestic?
citizen.
Hello.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Of course.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over.
Afraid so.
Is that about right? If so, what happened? Seems rather brash, but all right. Why have you sought me out?
What was it I was going to say about, not just about Julie, what was the other thing I was going to say? I was something else in my book.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name. Though, before I wound up here... My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape a terrible fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger. I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest. I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead. It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform. As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent. Very well. You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been. Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here, we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and, most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us, were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule-breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else?
I better get back to it.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Centilla's room.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Love the music. I like music. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
You heard about her disappearance, I take it. What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that. I wonder how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Scintilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
Yulia. Wasn't she the one who died? She might still be alive, in which case.
Fresh meat, huh?
Shut up. Stop referring to me as meat. Yeah, the music's really nice to this. I like the music. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Hello? Hello? Hi? Hello? Oh, it's a Quitia. Okay. I thought that was a... Okay.
Oh, the murder.
It's been in here. Whose house this was now. Oh, she's again a secretary. See if I can talk about Scintilla to her.
Ave again. Did you find what you need? Come back to me once you've acquainted...
Yeah, she's not merely saying about Scintilla, is she? That's Mr. Grumbly Man there. I'll speak to her for the moment. I haven't really got anything else for her at the moment. And stuff as well. Yeah, the music's quite sort of relaxing, isn't it? It's very relaxing. There was a chest here, wasn't there, up here? Okay, so I can take money from there. These little chairs, they're nice. Yeah, it is very relaxing. So one thing I do rate about certain games is when they have a decent soundtrack to them. So what's up here? I can't remember what's up here now. I know, I'm sure I've been up here. I think this is the way back, isn't it? Where's that? Boulder! Yeah, I'm not using that zip line. I don't trust it. Although I probably will get an achievement for using it. But, what's in my inventory? There we go. How much have I got? 789. Right, citizen register. Let's have a look at this. Class Aurelia class commoner, tavern keeper, tavern slum, claims no way out. Claudia, wife of Malleolus. The toilets again, okay. His growling makes me laugh. Just chat some more to these people, I think.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. I don't, I'm afraid, but I did overhear Fabia telling Georgius she saw something. She was headed to the baths not long ago.
I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her.
Some people here are a little shady for my liking. Very well, another time.
Can't really ask him about Vinny's disappearance. Oh,
Salve.
Hello.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
Why is it that some of them have like accents, like, you know, like Italian accents or whatnot, and other people have British accents when they're all supposed to be from the same part of the world?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway. Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans. Nice to talk to you.
You too, mate. You sort of know everything about him anyway, so...
This area is private. Please leave.
Sorry, mate.
Welcome to my humble store.
Hello, gorgeous.
Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. My friend, your words intrigue me more and more. But yes, very well. Ask me what you will. This is troubling, is it not? I'm afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous, though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you should ask her about it. Shh! Not so loud! What are you playing at? Have you not been told about the last attempt? Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. Ah, it is a long story. Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out. They have. I am getting to that. There was an attempt, made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place, and And so I say, it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
That was locked. Let's go and see Lucrezia.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She just slipped away. She was poisoned. She came in here froth, and I knew that'll be 1,000 denarii. Then that toad shrugs, and anywhere else so all I could do it, and now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that. Well, unless you have the power, get me that. I don't care how you get it. I swear to the god. Then you'd better get me that silphium quickly, hadn't you?
But to get it without stealing it is another thing. Right. Let's see what happens if I lie to him.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire,
Okay.
I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
I thought that lying would have broken the golden rule, but obviously not. Lie, but obviously you can. Probably see if there's any graffiti on these walls or anything. Ah, the empty shrine. Oh my, yeah, it collapses. That's right.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts. Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
I have no idea what's happened here.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks.
No idea what's happened to the picture, by the way.
Beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the 2 of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested? Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not? Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule. Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan. But first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana? No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand? Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what. Oh, gods, no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade.
No.
But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away. When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger? Only because he was silly enough to get caught. I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you. So, are you in, partner? Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow. Now, I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
You took care of him? An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse? So you kind of murdered him then?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Everybody run! Idiots!
Okay. So maybe I have to lie to her as well then. I'm trying to keep to a clean route here, so. I've got to sit through that friggin' dialogue again now.
You took care of him? An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I do... Really? Then, how? Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry, I was a bit
So if I say yes, I knew, I'd basically be admitted to murder.
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we? Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the Golden Rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop. Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I popped my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps. Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river.
I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am. Oh yeah, I suppose you're right. Hadn't really thought about it. But the gods are mysterious and powerful. Who knows what their plans are for us? What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables, and Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes, and Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days. Well, I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around here, but that doesn't mean you don't belong, does it? All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Right. Yeah, it went funny because matey was asking for that bow, but
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
to use that now. That's the trouble.
Don't you just love springtime?
What have you begged for us today, my talented young friend?
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
He hasn't got anything else to say.
All right. See you around.
Nothing new for him to say.
Yet, you managed to elevate it to an art form somehow.
You old flatterer. What are you like?
What's happened to this place? Up there. I've been knocked in. So why would it let me in and then it's knocked me out? Oh shit. I'm supposed to get out of here. That's a key to trust. How the hell do I get out? It's locked. Someone locked me in there. Ah. Oh, I see. How do I do that? What do I do? How do I do it? How do I use it? How the... Ah. Can't bloody reach it.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you. A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus. No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole. You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognise my own handiwork.
I knew I couldn't trust him. No, I'll give you this bar off and alright, even if I go to you.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out how many it takes to kill a woman, shall we?
Escape the temple. And how am I supposed to do that? I don't know how to put the weapon away. How do I put the bloody put the temple away? Put the weapon away, even. to do it now, because I've not had to use a weapon. I'll put weapon away. I knew I couldn't trust him. Distracting when you've got this bloody bow in your hand. Can I put it away? I can't, can I? No, I don't want that. No, I've got to keep the damn thing in my hand. Okay. Oh, lovely. The algae, shoot it. Well, I would if I could get up. The algae, shoot it. Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh, the statues actually help. Okay. Like, actually do help. There's a scroll.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
God damn it. I was trying to get across there. There we go. I see what I've got to do. So I use the arrow for that, I see. What are people going to say if I've got a bloody bow and arrow? Not sure how I put away. I can put it away. Kind of weird. wasn't prepared for that, I can tell you. Right, okay. Oh, God.
You're not supposed to be here.
Help us. Please.
How do I get life? There's one over there as well. Oh, right, my health naturally restores. Okay, that's good. Can I turn that algae to gold as well? One sec, let me just finish exploring first. Okay, I'm going down. God, these fucking statues are a pain in the arse. Bloody hell's bells. God, they're a pain in the arse. I just wait for my life to restore a bit. statues. Well, not statues, the bloody... Pain in the arse they are, bloody hell. Bloody nuisance. Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Shoot the algae, then they're walking through it. Oh, fucking statues! Fuck's sake! No, too many of them. Fucking things. God, they are so annoying. Bloody things. Right, I'm going to have to make sure I can get back. How do I draw my weapon? I know what I should have done, but I didn't do it. I should have, hit the vase first and then done it, but yeah, it's fine. Bloody nuisance then. Bloody statues. Epoxy things. That's interesting. Make sure there's no other arrows to pick up first of all before I do anything else. Oh god. Still need some much needed tweaking. Oh god, I can hear that bloody thing again. What was it, Sam? What was it? I couldn't make out what it was. I couldn't see it on my screen. Oh, hosting. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I knew it was something. I didn't know whether it was somebody following me, whether it was a raid, whether it was a host. I couldn't... Because silly me, because I'm still figuring all this layering thing out on Streamlabs, forgets that you have to... Oh, God, that looks a bit precarious.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Interesting. do. So how long have I been live for? Nearly 4 hours. Right, I'm going to call it a night for tonight. Actually, I much appreciate the host, Sam, but yeah, I'm going to call it a night for tonight. I'll hopefully carry this on tomorrow, actually, because I say this is getting really, really interesting now. Now that I've sort of figured out a bit more about it, and now I get a bit further into the story. And I wanted to do a bit of a longer stream anyway, just to sort of make up for the past 2 nights that I haven't been on. So yeah, thank you, Sam, for joining me, and thank you to everyone who's going to be watching this playback on Twitch. I'm going to get this downloaded and uploaded to YouTube shortly as well, along with the first episode that I played when oh god, when was that? Tuesday, I think it was. So yeah, got quite a bit to catch up on. But yeah, it's getting quite late here now, so yeah, Sam, you have a lovely evening, and I'll see you all soon. So see you on the next stream. Just to let you know as well that my scheduled streams are changing. So from the beginning of this week, I will be doing Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, starting at 8 PM on the Mondays and Wednesdays. Friday will probably be around 8:30, 9 o'clock, because I usually do it a little bit later. So actually I probably might have tomorrow night off, actually, and then resume this on Monday. So we'll see you on Monday for a brand new streaming week, and hopefully a bit more progression on my gaming PC as well, but I'll keep you guys posted with that. So have a lovely night, day, morning, wherever time it is for you in the world, and I'll see you later. Bye.